Hey, I know how it feels when you're staring at a blank wall thinking, is this the TV that's actually going to make my living room feel like a real theater? I've been there. You don't want to drop four figures only to realize the blacks look gray or the motion smoothing ruins every movie scene. So let me save you some time. If you're eyeing the Sony OLED 77-inch BRAVIA XR A80L, here's what really matters once it's out of the box and running in your space. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this isn't just another 77-inch TV with a shiny sticker. The XR77A80L is built around Sony's cognitive processor XR, which doesn't just upscale, it actually analyzes what you're watching and adjusts contrast, color, and clarity in real time. That matters when you're watching a dark Netflix thriller and suddenly a face pops out of the shadows without looking like a glowing blob. I've seen mid-range OLEDs where the shadow detail collapses into murk, but this one keeps it readable without over-brightening. If you've ever squinted at a TV trying to see a character hiding in a dimly lit room, that's the difference this processor makes. Now, the size. 77 inches is big. Like, I need to step back or I'll hit the screen big. That's great for open concept spaces or rooms where you can sit at least 8 feet away, but if your living room is tight or you're used to a smaller screen, this might feel overwhelming. I've seen buyers return 75-inch TVs because they didn't realize how much wall space the bezel-less design still needs for proper viewing angles. Make sure you measure not just the TV's width but also the distance from your seating to the wall. If you can't get at least 6 feet back, you might want to consider a 65-inch instead. On the smart side, the Google TV interface is clean and fast, but it's not magic. Apps load quickly, voice search works well, and you can jump between Netflix, Prime, and YouTube without lag. The real win here is the game menu. If you're gaming on a PlayStation 5, this TV actually consolidates all your picture settings HDR, VRR, ALLM into one place. No more digging through nested menus mid-match. That's a small but real convenience that saves frustration during long sessions. If you're not a gamer, you won't care, but if you are, it's a nice touch that most TVs bury in settings. One thing that surprised me is the Dolby Vision HDR performance. Movies that support it like Marvel or sci-fi titles look punchier than on standard HDR. The blacks stay deep, and the highlights don't bloom into halos. But here's the catch, not every streaming service or disc supports Dolby Vision. If you're mostly watching broadcast TV or older Blu-rays, you won't see the full benefit. And if you're relying on cable, you're out of luck. Dolby Vision isn't standard over broadcast. So unless you're streaming from Netflix, Disney+, or Apple TV+, you might not get the full effect. The HDMI 2.1 ports are there for PS5 and future consoles, but don't expect miracles if your setup isn't ready. You'll need a high-speed HDMI cable to take advantage of 4K at 120 Hz, and even then, not every game supports it. If you're not gaming, those ports are just future-proofing you may never use. So who should buy this? If you want a true home theater experience in a large room, prioritize picture quality over everything else, and you stream high-quality content regularly, this TV delivers. It's ideal for movie lovers who want lifelike contrast and color without calibration headaches. Who should skip it? If you're tight on space, mostly watch cable or older content, or don't game on PS5, you're paying for features you won't use. Also, if you're sensitive to glare, OLED screens can reflect more ambient light than LED LCDs, so you might need better room lighting control. The bottom line, the Sony OLED 77-inch BRAVIA XR A80L is a premium choice for those who want the best picture in a big room and value smart convenience. It's not perfect for every setup, but if your space and usage align, it's one of the best OLEDs you can buy right now.